'Tis the season of magic and wonder, and we got two updates full of it. There's quite a bit to cover, so let's not waste any time. Every year, Majiri gather together to celebrate the convergence of the light for the winter season. A special quest line has been added, allowing you to talk to villagers to learn more about their traditions and get special ornaments to decorate your tree. That's right, the villagers want to include the humans in the festivities, so your shep will be sending you a tree to place in your home. Having a shep isn't necessary, as Gina will sub in if you don't have one. One important thing to note, you're only required to talk to 8 villagers for the quest, and the rest are optional. So if you want to see what all the villagers have to say, be sure you talk to everyone before going home. Upon completing the quest, your shep will arrive on your plot with a special dialogue, or as mentioned before, Gina will. And if you happen to be dating the villager that visits you, they'll have an exclusive dialogue. There's a total of 34 new decor pieces to holiday up your plot, ranging from ornaments to terrain decoration. You can find all these decorations through quests, Sandy Paws chests, Choppa rummage piles, and the new seasonal shop. Speaking of the seasonal shop, at the time of recording, Snowballs aren't available for purchase. However, you will receive 100 upon login for the time being. You can equip them using the bug belt tool to pelt your fellow Palians with the holiday spirit. A cold chill has gone through Palia, and I'm not talking about the snow. The Temple of Gales has been added, bringing with it 6 new quests, as well as 4 new bundles. Hope you've been practicing in the obstacle course, cause you'll be doing some parkour. Get started on this quest by speaking to Eloisa or Calorie. You must have the Echoes of the Unknown quest complete, but you don't need to have the other temples completed. As always, completing all the temple bundles will reward you with an exclusive item, the young Silverwing Nest. Placing it on your plot will give a home to a Silverwing youngling. Once per real-life day, you get a chance to receive one of 3 types of eggs, which grant different amounts of focus. Remember when I said there was 34 new decor pieces? I lied. There's more. A Silverwing and Mushroom plushie have been added to Zeki's Wondrous Machine, as well as 9 new Emberborn set pieces. There were a few adjustments and quality of life improvements. The cost for the final backpack and storage upgrades have been cut in half. If you've already purchased those upgrades, unfortunately, you know Zeki's policy, no refunds. Starstone drop rates have been reduced, as well as some sell values. Pallium can now spawn anywhere iron nodes can spawn. Some villagers will now have an idle animation that plays from time to time, and the running animation has been tweaked to feel less jumpy. As was mentioned in the last dev update, there's been some accessibility improvements. Controller users have gotten the option to turn on camera assist. They've also gotten a slight aim assist while hunting. The emote wheel has been changed to hold 8 emotes to support 8 directional control. Palia has also gotten new language options. And finally, there's now Asia Pacific servers. Onto the premium store, 6 new outfit bundles have been added this time around. The Fungi Forager, the Fair Isle Knit Bundle, the Happy Hiker Bundle, the Snow Cross Border Bundle, the Running Wild Bundle, and the Glacial Grace Bundle. We also got 2 new glider skins, the Festive Wreath Glider, and the Gale Rider Glider. The latest update also introduced the Capsule Bundle, which includes 4 outfits, as well as the Gale Rider Glider at a 77% discount. If you already own one of these items, the discount will apply to the rest of the items in the bundle. The day has been announced. Mark your calendars, December 14th is the release date for Palia on Switch. To commemorate the occasion, there will be special login rewards. Players on both PC and Switch will receive a Froggy Bucket starting on December 14th, and players on Switch who link their Nintendo and Palia accounts will receive an exclusive Mushroom Glider as well as a Leap Froggy outfit, which will only be available until January 14th, 2024. Keep in mind, to receive the Switch exclusive rewards, you have to link your account at the first prompt. Once you skip through these steps and decide not to link before playing Palia, you cannot link your account again and will miss out on the rewards. So be sure you do it on the first prompt. Of course, we got the bug fixes. They fixed crashing, connectivity, and instability issues. Accomplishments should be working a lot better now. Players who didn't receive rewards for completing them should get them upon logging in. And while accomplishments should be registering progress accurately now, some players may need to reacquire an item to mark it off. Now, in some cases, simply putting the item in your inventory marks it, but at least from what I've seen, star quality items do not register, so you have to acquire them again. Gel's mirror cooldown should not trigger accidentally. Fixed the long cast bug in Bahari Bay. Completing the final fire temple puzzle will no longer cause the player to be stuck. The game should no longer crash when right-clicking the chat window, and menu lag and graphic settings have now been fixed. As always, we got the top known issues. Interacting with the wardrobe while stuck in T-pose resets your character's appearance. Hitting escape in the wardrobe automatically equips the current outfit. Some players are not receiving the Temple of Gale's quest after getting letters from Callery and Eloisa. Some players are stuck in Eshe's anniversary cutscene. If this happens, you should be able to TP home on the map. Players may be unable to multi-craft in the workbench. Some players experience a blank screen when attempting to purchase Palia coins. The button to visit other player plots appears grayed out even when it's active. And some players are getting a pop-up about an error with their clothes. This is a false alarm, so you are free to ignore it. And that concludes this update video. 2 whole updates in 1 week. That's wild. Singularity 6 will be taking a much needed break, so we won't be hearing from them until January. But there is plenty to do and explore. Let me know how you're liking the update. What's your favorite part? But as always, until next time, I'll see you all in Palia.